Your car is idling like it's about to die, hesitating when you hit the gas. Check engine light mocking you from the dashboard. Before you drop $300 at the shop for a throttle position sensor reset, I'm going to show you 3 methods to fix it yourself in under an hour, including the one critical step that 90% of DIYers completely skip, which is why their reset fails and yours won't. Let's fix this thing right now. Signs your TPS needs resetting. So how do you know your TPS needs attention? Here are the telltale signs. Rough or high idle. Your car is sitting at 1,000 RPM or more when it should be 600 to 800. Hesitation during acceleration. You hit the gas and there's a delay before power comes on. Poor fuel economy. Your computer's dumping in the wrong amount of fuel because it's reading the wrong throttle position. Check engine light, specifically codes P0120 through P0124 or P2135. Jerky throttle response. It feels like the car's bucking or surging. Stalling at stops. The idle drops so low the engine dies. If you've got 2 or more of these symptoms, keep watching. We're about to fix it. Here's the thing. If you don't do this next step, your reset will fail every single time. And most people skip it because they don't know it exists. The crucial clean first rule. The problem everyone misses. All right, here's the secret that separates successful resets from wasted time. The clean first rule. Listen carefully. If your throttle plate is caked with carbon buildup, resetting the TPS teaches the computer a dirty baseline. Think about it. The sensor reads the partially closed position as normal idle. You reset it and the computer goes, okay, this is 0. But it's not 0. It's closed plus 2 millimeters of carbon. Result? Rough idle continues even after the reset. You just wasted 15 minutes and you're confused why it didn't work. The fix is stupid simple, but nobody talks about it. Clean the throttle body before you reset anything. How to clean it? Right? Here's what you need. Throttle body cleaner. CRC or any brand is fine. Clean microfiber rags or shop towels. And a small flashlight. Make sure your engine is off and cool to the touch. Locate your throttle body. You might need to remove the air intake tube to get access. Now here's the key. Do not spray cleaner directly into the throttle body. Spray it on the rag first. Then gently wipe the butterfly valve and the throttle plate edges. Use your flashlight to inspect. You want to see shiny metal, not black carbon deposits. If it's still black, spray more cleaner on the rag and wipe again. Let it evaporate for 2 to 3 minutes before moving on. Critical warning about drive-by-wire. Here's a mistake that can cost you. Never force the throttle plate open on drive-by-wire systems. You'll damage the motor gears inside. Just wipe gently around the edges. The plate might move slightly, that's fine, but don't muscle it. On cable systems, you can manually open it while cleaning, but on electronic systems, hands off. Why does this step matter so much? A clean throttle lets the TPS reset to the true closed position. That's the entire point. If you skip this, you're resetting to a false 0. The computer thinks the throttle is closed when it's actually got a 2 millimeter gap. Your idle will still be rough. This is why people try these resets and say they don't work. The resets work fine. They just didn't clean first. Don't be that person. Clean first, reset second. That's the rule. Secret 1. The battery disconnect method. When to use this method? All right, we're getting into the reset methods now. We're starting with the easiest and working up. Method number 1 is the battery disconnect. Use this if you've got mild symptoms, recent cleaning or battery work, or you just want to try the simplest thing first. This works great on drive-by-wire systems. You'll need a 10 millimeter socket or wrench and a stopwatch or your phone timer. Turn off your engine and remove your keys. Open the hood and locate your battery. Disconnect the negative battery terminal. That's the black cable. Use your 10 millimeter socket and loosen the bolt. Lift the cable off and make sure it's not touching the terminal. Now here's the pro move. Press your brake pedal 5 to 6 times firmly, like you're trying to stop the car hard. This drains the capacitors in the ECU. It's the fastest way to deplete stored power in the computer. Most people don't do this. That's why their reset is half-baked. Set a timer for 15 to 20 minutes. Not 5 minutes like some videos say, not 10, 15 minimum. The capacitors need time to fully discharge. Don't eyeball this. Set an actual timer. While you're waiting, go check your glove box for your radio code. We'll talk about why in a second. When the timer goes off, reconnect the negative terminal. Make it snug, but don't over-tighten. Start your car without touching the gas pedal. Just turn the key or push the button. Don't give it any gas. Let it idle for 10 minutes. 10 full minutes. Turn off the AC. Turn off the radio. Turn off everything. Put it in park or neutral. Just let it sit there and idle. The computer is relearning right now. It's figuring out where idle should be. Don't rush this. Secret 2. The pedal dance. Method number 2 is called the pedal dance, or factory idle relearn. Use this if the battery disconnect didn't work, or if you just replaced your TPS and need to initialize it, or if you've got persistent idle issues that won't quit. This is the method mechanics use when they want guaranteed results, but timing is everything, and I mean everything. Listen to me very carefully. These procedures are timing sensitive down to half a second. If you're off by even 1 second, the ECU won't enter relearn mode. It just won't work. Do not count in your head. Do not estimate. Use your phone's stopwatch. Set it up before you start. Watch the timer while you do the procedure. I've seen people try this 5 times and fail because they were counting Mississippis instead of using an actual timer. Don't be that person. Second critical point. For Toyota, Lexus, and Honda models specifically, the engine must be at full operating temperature. We're talking 176 to 200 degrees Fahrenheit. If your engine is cold, the ECU will flat out reject the relearn. It won't even enter the mode. Wait until your temperature gauge is in the normal range. If you just started your car, let it idle for 10 to 15 minutes first. I know that sounds annoying, but it's the difference between this working and not working. Generic Nissan method. I'm going to walk you through the most common procedures. Start with the one for your make and model, but remember, you need to verify this for your specific year. What works on a 2010 might not work on a 2015. Here's the generic Nissan method. Get your stopwatch ready. Turn the ignition on, engine off. Wait 3 seconds. Turn the ignition off. Wait 10 seconds. Turn the ignition on again. Wait 3 seconds. Now, here's the hard part. Fully depress and release the gas pedal 5 times within 5 seconds. That's 1 full press per second. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. You need to hit that rhythm exactly. Wait exactly 7 seconds. Don't move. Fully depress the gas pedal and hold it down. Count 10 seconds. The check engine light should start blinking. When it stops blinking or starts a steady glow, release the pedal immediately. Start the engine. Let it idle for at least 20 seconds. If you did it right, the idle should smooth out within 30 seconds. If the check engine light just stays solid and nothing happens, you missed the timing. Start over. Toyota and Lexus method. For Toyota and Lexus, it's simpler, but remember the temperature requirement. Engine must be warm. Key on, engine off. Depress the gas pedal fully to the floor twice within 5 seconds. Down, up, down, up. Turn the key off. Start the engine without touching the pedal. The idle should stabilize within 30 seconds. If it doesn't, the engine wasn't warm enough, or you need to try again. Ford has a different approach. It's all about key cycles. Turn the key on for exactly 15 seconds. Engine off. Turn the key off for exactly 15 seconds. Repeat this cycle 3 times total. On, 15 seconds. Off, 15 seconds. 3 times. On the 4th cycle, start the engine and let it idle for 5 minutes straight. Don't touch anything. Don't rev it. Just let it sit. This forces the computer through a complete relearn cycle. How to know it worked? You'll know the pedal dance worked if the check engine light blinks in a specific pattern during the procedure. That's the ECU acknowledging it's in relearn mode. After you start the car, the idle should smooth out within 30 seconds to a minute. You might see the RPMs hunt a little at first, then settle. That's normal. If nothing changes and the idle is still rough, you either missed the timing or your car needs a different procedure. Or it might be time for method number 3. Secret 3. The OBD2 scanner method. When to use a scanner. This is what the pros use when they want guaranteed results immediately. Use this if the first 2 methods failed. If you need results right now, or if you just want professional level accuracy without the guesswork. This costs money unless you rent a scanner, but it's the most reliable method by far. How to use the scanner. Alright, let's say you've got a bidirectional scanner. Here's how to use it for TPS relearn. First, make sure your engine is at operating temperature if required for your vehicle. Check your service manual. Connect the scanner to your OBD2 port. That's usually under the dashboard on the driver's side. Plug it in firmly. Turn your ignition on. Some cars need the engine running, some just need key on. The scanner will tell you. Navigate through the menus. Look for special functions, actuations, or service functions. The exact wording depends on your scanner. Find TPS relearn, throttle body initialization, or idle air volume learning. Select it. Follow the on-screen prompts exactly. Some scanners will ask you to hold the idle at a specific RPM, like 1500 or 2000. Some will cycle the throttle automatically. Just do what it says. This usually takes 2 to 5 minutes. The scanner is commanding the ECU to perform the relearn while monitoring the sensor values. When it's done, it'll say complete or successful. At that point, clear any stored codes if there are any. Turn off the ignition, wait 10 seconds, restart the car. The idle should be perfect immediately. When to replace instead of reset. Let's talk about when it's time to stop resetting and just replace the thing. If your voltage readings are jumping erratically, replace it. The sensor is failing internally. If there's physical damage to the connector or the sensor housing, replace it. If the codes come back within 5 minutes of clearing them, replace it. If you've tried all 3 reset methods correctly and nothing changes, replace it. If you've reset it successfully, but the problem comes back every few weeks, the sensor is slowly dying, replace it. A TPS sensor costs $30 to $80 for the part. Labor at a shop is another $80 to $150. Total cost is usually $110 to $230. So these reset methods can save you real money, but only if the sensor itself is still good. If it's bad, you're just delaying the inevitable. That's it. 3 methods to reset your throttle position sensor, plus the clean first rule that makes them actually work. If this video saved you a couple $100, hit that like button. Subscribe if you want more money-saving car fixes. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.